Hello, my name is Sarah Grace Todd, and I'm going to introduce myself by using 3 items that represent some of the most important parts of my life. Starting off, I have my Bible. Now, out of everything I've chosen, this is probably the most important because my faith is the foundation of who I am. It influences the way I live, the decisions I make, and the way I treat myself and treat others. My faith gives me strength during difficult times. It reminds me that I don't have to face challenges alone and that I have the Lord beside me. My faith has also led me to be involved in my church and growing in my relationship with God, and this has taught me important spiritual values such as kindness, patience, and perseverance. While I'm still learning and growing every day, my faith continues to guide me and shape the person I want to become. The second item, technically items, but they both bring out the same purpose, is my soccer cleats and my softball glove. I decided to group these two together because both sports have played such a huge role in my life. I spent countless hours at practices, games, training sessions, and tournaments. And through these sports, I've learned lessons that go far beyond what happens on the field. Soccer and softball have taught me discipline, teamwork, responsibility, and how to stay committed to something even when it starts to get hard. They've also taught me how to handle both success and failure. And obviously, we do not go out there and win every single game we go out to, but we have learned how to move forward and to continue improving each practice and game. And I will say some of my most favorite memories and friendships have come from being involved in sports, and they have helped me shape into a more confident and determined person. Okay, so my third item is also a collection of items, but it's the jewelry I am wearing on myself right now. I chose these pieces because they all have a story behind them. Some of these pieces were gifts from my family, and some were gifts from my closest friends. My friends have been there through some of my most favorite times and some of the harder moments in my life, and my family has been there supporting me and encouraging me and continuing to push me every single day. Every piece of jewelry reminds me of a specific person and the impact they've had on me. I think it's easy to take those relationships for granted, but wearing these pieces of jewelry remind me of how thankful I am for the people God has set in my life. So yeah, when I look at all of these items together, I think they tell a pretty accurate story of who I am. My Bible represents my faith and my values. My soccer cleats and my softball glove represents my dedication and hard work and my love for sports. And the jewelry I wear represents the family and friends who've supported me and helped me into the person I am today. And that's all I have. Thank you for listening.